Hello and thanks for joining us, 2K Sports fans, for another exciting presentation of NBA basketball. We've got Washington facing Los Angeles. So off the tip, it's Washington's ball. All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. So on the floor for Washington, we've got Pierce, DeMarcus Cousins out there with Weber. Then there's Parker, and it's Bryant in at the two guard.
And how about that? Just an easy way to get on the board.
And just like that, Greg, the first lead belongs to them.
And it's good on the assist by Parker.
Offensively, he can be the engine that drives them at any given time.
Tries the hook. Here's Shaq. And it's good. Up through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
What's that? Very nice pickup of the offensive rebound. And once he gets his hands on it, you know it's going back up and back in.
Now here's Parker. Kicks it to Pierce. Parker dishes to Bryant. Drops one in from the wing.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A game rolling tonight.
And right off the bat, Fred, it looks like that A game is exactly what he brought.
Oh, Kev, he put some anger behind that one.
You're telling me.
Treated the rim like it stole something from it.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. Here's Johnson. Rebound by DeMarcus Cousins.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
And Cousins throws it down.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agree. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
Knocks it loose. And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. And the rejection by Abdul-Jabbar. It's deflected. And stolen by Cousins. Off his leg. And they're saying he kicked the ball. And Washington has possession. They trail by 1. Parker drives in. And it's good for 2.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get defended?
You got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it. He made it look easy that time.
On the wing, Bryant. Stolen by Bird. It's deflected. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. It's Pierce with the drive. Stolen by Bird. Abdul-Jabbar up top. He gets that one. Abdul-Jabbar's got 6. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
To the inside. Here's Jordan. And the dunk by Jordan.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant. And this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Bucket is good.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Got that bucket in no time at all. Allen's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Westbrook, no good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
There's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes in this defense.
No doubt the defense had better play a little tighter. Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you to. Oh! Wow, we are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special.
A circus dunk for you right there, guys.
Here's Ewing. And Patrick Ewing with the slam.
And putting in the work on the boards, and it's paying off with chances like that.
And GA, he does put in the work. You're right. It's why he's on the finishing end of one putback slam after another.
Well, his effort has never been a question mark. He is an incredibly self-motivated player.
Nobody near Allen. Over Wade. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Allen. Three-pointer, Wade. And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play. Los Angeles leads by 1. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. Well, up to this point, a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
And it's really about limiting their mistakes. And early on, they've been able to do that here in the first.
And, guys, I like what I've seen from them on the other end, forcing a few giveaways, and that's allowed them to widen that turnover margin.
They've got Walton. Worthy out there with Kevin Love. Then there's Dwayne Wade. And it's Westbrook in a point guard. And for Washington, they've got Irving. He's out there with Allen. Johnson is out there with Clint Capella. And for Los Angeles, Walton is out there with Kevin Love. Then there's Worthy. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Wade in at the 2 spot. Back to Irving. To the middle. Capella kicks to Irving. Westbrook with the steal. Inside, Walton. The shot comes out. Good D by Johnson.
They really depend on him to convert those chances. A lot of times, even with solid D draped on him, they expect him to make it.
Outside Irving. 6 to shoot. Russell Westbrook with the rebound. And here is Los Angeles now. Goes up. And it's Wade with the jam.
And another lead change here. How many of these are we going to have tonight?
I'm not quite sure, but I'm willing to bet it'll be more than a few.
Allen, that's good.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And, Greg, it's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Johnson attacking. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup. So I'd agree with you there, Greg.
Michael Jordan. He's checked in for Los Angeles. Johnson comes in for Russell Westbrook. And a switcher also for Washington. Whiteside's checked in for the three. That's good from Worthy on the assist by Walton. Worthy's got the game tied up here for Los Angeles. Walton with the steal. Right side, Jordan. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. They get Hassan Whiteside.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
And Los Angeles with some changes. O'Neal's checked in for Walton. And Abdul-Jabbar subbed in for Kevin Love.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
And they've been very loose with the ball here. They haven't been as patient, forcing things a bit, which has led to turnovers. They need to just slow down and relax.
Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
Irving kicks to Allen. To the middle. It's tipped. Shot clock at 5. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. For Washington, they had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. And the first one at the line is good. Bird, he's checked in for James Worthy. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Outside Irving. Johnson in the corner. And again, Washington no good. And here is Los Angeles now. A nice shot by Jordan.
I love how he establishes his post position inside before he converts.
Here's Pettit. Back to Allen. Johnson outside. It's Allen on the wing. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
And that's definitely a shot that he had.
Oh, man.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
Yeah, I'm with you, Kevin, there. I mean, I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine. Even if he'd have missed it, I don't mind them taking a chance to spruce it up a little bit.
And here's Los Angeles. Here's Johnson. Down low. Dives for it. Outside Jordan. Lots of room. They grab their own miss. And taken away by Johnson. Pass to Allen. From deep. And Shaq pulls it down. And here's Bird for 3. Washington with the rebound. 35 seconds left in the second quarter. Irving passes to Allen. That doesn't go either for Allen. Here's Los Angeles now. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
And Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this fella.
Well, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun.
Offensive rebound. A second chance effort. Abdul-Jabbar misses. Allen for the 3. No good, trying to beat the... Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. Ray Allen really has his fingerprints all over this one.
And the threes, they just dropped for him consistently. He was in a zone in that first half.
I'll say, I mean, this couldn't have been a more productive day for him from long range so far.
And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. Weber is out there with Pierce. Then it's Tony Parker. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins. And it's Bryant in at the 2.
Not an A-plus trip to the line, but he did get them the lead.
Johnson kicks to Jordan. Johnson down low. He's against Parker. O'Neal. And the dunk by O'Neal.
And his eyes got wide once he got the ball inside. You just know what he's going to do with the basketball.
Outside Bryant. And it's Pierce in the corner. That's good. And it's Kobe with the assist. Pierce has got it all tied up now for Washington.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part. You know, that's hard to explain that play. I mean, I guess he thought he had more room than he did.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Westbrook's checked in. Parker outside. Down low. Here's Cousins. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. That's on Shaq.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Worthy comes in for Abdul-Jabbar. And Dwayne Wade subbed in for Jordan. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
Wow, that is a strong move there to go in for the dunk.
And I like the job the defense did to not let him have it. I mean, make him earn it at the line. Well, they've been shooting their free throws with confidence and knocking them down. That's giving them an edge. No question about it.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Love's checked in. Here's Worthy. Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Pierce. And here we go. Washington fast break. And stolen by Worthy. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's Parker. The kick out to Pierce. Goes back up. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist. Pierce has got 5 points so far.
His eyes were wide open there, guys. Excellent vision to see they had an open shot outside and get it there.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
Cousins dishes to Pierce. Out of bounds, Washington takes possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Walton's checked in for Los Angeles. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Thompson for the triple. Hands it from downtown. And Washington leads by 1. As we approach the fourth quarter, still look at that. Jam!
Come on now, bring the thunder, rock that rim.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much. That falls into that category. That was too much.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Here's Francis. He's covered by Westbrook. Outside Pierce. And Paul Pierce with the slam.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long?
Boy, that was a great dunk, and we've got a great game here.
Pass to Thompson. Down low. And the dunk by Capella.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Outside Pierce. At the top of the key, Capella. Back to Pierce. Again, Pierce missing.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
The kick out to Walton. He dishes it to Worthy. Pierce with the steal. And the pass to Francis. Drains it from beyond the arc. Now it's a 5-point Washington lead. Worthy. And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. Washington out in front. They lead by 5. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. All right, the fourth quarter of action getting underway. We've had a great one so far with both sides coming to play. Rubber is out there with Ewing. And it's Michael Jordan. Then it's LeBron James. And it's Johnson in at the 1 spot. And taken away by Magic. Here's Jordan. And it's Jordan with the jam.
Wow, the fans are really getting their money's worth tonight. What an entertaining ball game.
Up to this point, Greg, it's been almost impossible to separate these teams. I think this one's going to be close all the way.
Boy, this game has really started to heat up. I didn't think it could get any more high scoring than it already was.
Well, I tell you what, I don't mind it. You don't either, it sounds like. Good offense is entertaining, and that's exactly what we're getting.
Francis passes to Thompson. Here's Francis. Nice ball movement by Washington. Johnson gets the bucket.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Washington.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
Well, it's been a super performance from beyond the arc, too. I mean, they've been raining in those threes.
Clint Capella, he's checked in for Washington. Allen comes in for Johnson.
You know, there are a lot of bigger power forwards than him, but very few that rise up like he can.
And that one, good. And it's 6 points for Johnson.
Big time bucket there, and you can expect to see him stay very involved the rest of the way.
Well, I agree with you wholeheartedly there. I mean, this is one guy who just does not know how to back down, and especially when the game's on the line in crunch time.
Allen kicks to Capella. Shot clock at 6. Knocked loose. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And Los Angeles with some changes. Shaq's checked in for Ewing. Abdul-Jabbar comes in for Weber. And it's Burden for LeBron. Los Angeles trails by 5. Johnson dishes to Abdul-Jabbar. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
And how about the execution, really when it matters most? He knew he had the height advantage and just got the job done. No need to pass in that situation.
Here's Jordan. Got a piece. Allen outside. And again, Washington no good.
Oh, that's a tough 3-point try when you've got the defense right there.
Well, he'd have to be really good to knock down the shot like that against that kind of defense.
Sinks the 3-pointer.
and they clearly are just destroying this group right now from the three-point line.
Yeah, and the defense knows it. I mean, they are fully stretched out trying to stop the three-point shot and still haven't been able to do it.
Here's Francis. Head it. Abdul-Jabbar covering. Passes to Francis. From deep three-point range. Johnson, the pass to Jordan. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot two. Gets the first. That narrows the lead down to just 3. And Washington going with a whole new group here. And he is unable to get the second one.
Missing one of those, that leaves them needing a 3 to tie it up. Not the ideal situation. Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
And that one's good. Parker. 1:15 left in the game. Johnson kicks to Abdul-Jabbar. And the dunk by O'Neal.
And he wasn't about to do anything that would get him in trouble there.
Nope, up and in with a one-hand finish, the most basic possible.
Yeah, he still made it look good, though. Perfect inbounds play there. He couldn't have drawn it up any better.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that
one. Parker dishes to Pierce. And it's good on the assist by Parker.
Just dialed in from the three-point line in this fourth quarter.
Yeah, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they're putting a world of hurt on him with the triple.
And so he makes both from the line.
Boy, did they need those free throws to go down. They're definitely within striking distance.
Pierce kicks to Weber. The kick out to Bryant. Tries again. He's looking for Cousins and finds him. 6 feet out. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Not really sure what he was thinking about on that shot. That is not high IQ basketball.
Not at all. I mean, he shouldn't even have considered taking that shot. Just a poor choice there.
Kobe with the steal. And Pierce gets it to go on the assist by Parker.
Timeout.
Pierce has got the lead up to 8 now for Washington. Los Angeles calls timeout. They're losing by 8. 11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
You know what? You can talk all you want, but I just don't see a scenario that's going to get them back in it.
Yeah, who knows what he's drawing up in there, maybe working on a play for down the road in another game, but whatever it is, it's too late for this one.
And so Washington takes the win. This was a hard